Hello and welcome to OFC 2018 in San Diego, California. I'm here with Dr. Marcus Weldon, President of Bell Labs. Dr. Weldon, please tell me about your presentation today.
So I talked about the role of optical networking in defining our future. We think that there was an era in the bubble era that everyone isn't too fond of recalling, where optical networking defined the future, and I think we're back in one of those eras. And the reason is because we need very low latency, very high capacities that we can dynamically tune and switch, because we're sort of in the beginning of a new industrial era where we're going to create new cyber physical systems. What that means is connect physical systems digitally, but to do that, and the excellent talk by John Doyle highlighted this, is we need some very fast, low latency deterministic systems, as well as some very high capacity, perhaps slightly slower systems, and that's where optics can sort of span that whole length from very high capacity, perhaps 100 millisecond latency, to very high capacity, low latency systems, and that's the new control paradigm we're in to digitize our world and create sort of new productivity paradigms where we live and work more efficiently. So, and optics underlies all of that.
And we're here today, we're the technology inside of the technology of these networks. Tell me, what does that deterministic network look like for you?
To me, it looks like a distributed network of edge clouds that are dynamically networked together to create a larger organism, called the Uber cloud if you want, not the car driving thing. Although autonomous vehicle control will be part of the function that provides. So it's this highly distributed control plane, and then of course there has to be some overlying slower control, which is very consistent with the model of this rapid reflex mode, and then this more slower planning mode that actually does the oversight. So we see that that's how networks are evolving from centralized to distributed, from static to dynamic, and continuously tunable, and sort of automated is one of the consequences, because no human can compute how to manage that sort of sophisticated network. So we're going to see AI or intelligent systems help us manage those networks.
Wonderful. And Nokia Bell Labs has such a presence here at the show this year. Tell me a little bit about that.
I think we got 55 talks, which is quite incredible, and Peter Windsor, one of our leading optical researchers and department heads, it actually won the Tyndall Award, and there's no higher honor than that. We've done relatively well, as he pointed out, in Tyndall Awards, where I think half have come from Bell Labs or did work at Bell Labs. So we love OFC, and it's actually an interesting conference because it's got both the trade floor, where we show products, but it's also got this very strong academic intellectual component, which is where all the sessions are, where we have those talks. So wonderful conference. It's 15,000 people. We think it's on the way back to being the 40,000 it was at its peak because of the importance of optical networking going forward. So we love being here, and it just gets bigger and bigger for us.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks very much.
Signing off from OFC 2018 in San Diego.